The fourth day of escalating conflict between Israel and Iran has seen both nations broaden the scope of their military operations, raising fears of a prolonged and more destructive regional war. Israeli airstrikes targeted several sites deep inside Iranian territory overnight, including infrastructure believed to support Tehran's missile development programs. Simultaneously, Iran launched a fresh wave of drone and missile attacks aimed at Israeli military bases and key cities, resulting in civilian casualties and widespread damage. Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, reported striking command centers and weapons depots affiliated with Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, saying the operations were necessary to degrade Iran's ability to continue launching attacks. Israel's prime minister reiterated the nation's right to defend itself, stating that Israel would respond forcefully and decisively to any further provocations. The Israeli public remains on high alert, with emergency sirens blaring in multiple cities as incoming projectiles were intercepted by the Iron Dome defense system. Iran, for its part, claimed responsibility for a coordinated assault involving dozens of Shahid drones and medium-range missiles. Iranian officials described the attack as retaliation for Israeli airstrikes earlier in the week that reportedly killed several high-ranking Iranian military advisors in Syria. Tehran warned that if Israel continues its offensive, it will expand the battlefield even further, potentially involving proxy militias in Lebanon, Iraq, and Yemen. Civilian populations in both countries are facing the fallout. In Israel, schools have been shut down in high-risk areas, and shelters are operating around the clock. In Iran, videos circulating online show residents fleeing buildings as air raid sirens echo through the night. Humanitarian organizations are beginning to assess the toll on local populations, with hospitals nearing capacity in some border regions. International actors, including the United States, European Union, and United Nations, have urgently called for de-escalation. Diplomatic efforts have so far failed to bring about a ceasefire, with both Israel and Iran accusing each other of aggression and war crimes. Tensions are running high in the broader Middle East as neighboring countries closely monitor the situation and prepare for potential fallout. With neither side showing signs of backing down, and regional proxies now at risk of being activated, fears are mounting that this conflict could spiral into a wider war that draws in multiple nations. The next 24 to 48 hours are expected to be crucial in determining whether diplomacy can gain a foothold or if both nations will continue their path toward open warfare.